Hey YouTube, this is Dean making another vid. If you like my content, please consider hitting the like button. Also, please consider subscribing, as it is very much appreciated. Okay, just got back from shopping, the weekly hunt. Anyway, found some good stuff. Walking around Aldi today and saw these just sitting there, and they were destined for the crusher. And I asked the sales attendant if I could have them, and they gave them away. Nice thick cardboard. I would have normally made this stuff into nitrated cardboard, which is an alternative to Amadou, but I don't make that stuff anymore because no one likes the smell of it burning. But this stuff can nitrate very well and works very, very well. I like the thicker cardboard packing stuff for all manner of stuff. So as soon as I saw them, I asked them, and they usually are only too happy to give them away if you're pleasant and just ask them for it. So yeah, usually comes in all sorts of different packing these days, the thicker style cardboard packing containers. So yeah, I've noticed a couple of my boxes, especially from Aldi, have come with this stuff. So I've got a few of the thicker type of things. Walking around the dollar store, seedling pots. Have a look at them. I haven't even opened them up. $2.95 bargain plus. Now there are a few of them in there. I normally use the egg carton ones, but I saw these and I thought, now this might be okay. They're cardboard, thicker cardboard, which is what I like, but they're the size that that's the size I liked. Now that's a little bit, I don't like that, it's a little bit problematic. I might have to seal that up, put a bit of masking tape over that just to seal it up. But break up the egg carton, put it in there, take a fair bit of wax to fill that up, but that's all. I just thought of that then, but $2, who cares? If you make up a heap of shavings, because I saw a lot of them are doing with wood shavings, not fat wood, just normal wood shavings, but they are getting paraffin by the kilo blocks, and they buy it from candle making places for not that a lot of money. I'm buying normal candles, so that's it'd take me to fill all them up. I don't know how many. It'd probably take 1 kilo or 2 kilos of wax, because wax seems to soak up into this stuff really well. So yeah, but anyway, I thought I'd try a couple out, even if I made 2 or 3 of them for $3. I thought they were interesting anyway, enough for me to buy them. I was very excited about these. $4 for this, a bit expensive. Little containers of Vaseline. How about throwing one of them in your kits for Vaseline? We all know what Vaseline does. Rub that into your cotton wool. Way it goes. No dramas. That's my idea with it. So as far as I know, Vaseline is just as good as petroleum jelly. I'm hoping anyway. I might be way off, but mineral oil, paraffin ingredients, mineral oil, paraffin, microcysylene wax, it's mineral oil and paraffin, so it should burn alright. Made in India. Perfume. Anyway, we'll see. I'm going to try it out. Little travel jar, so travel size. It's the original Vaseline. So I think petroleum jelly is just the same. I'm positive it is. It's got paraffin in it and mineral oil. You have to burn. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. I'm going to try it out. Apparently the missus wants one too, so she said I'm allowed to have 2 of them. But they were $4 a packet. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to buy another couple. 50-cent sharpener. This has got a metal one in it. So 50 cent. It's only cheap. It's the barrel type. No. I thought it was metal. No, it is. It's only plastic. Mate, that helicopter's flying low. I was looking at it. It is only a cheap plastic one. Well, that's disappointing. Anyway, it's only 50 cents. Who cares? But it's a barrel type. I was wanting it for the bigger size barrel. But it's only got plastic in there. Anyway, it'd probably be rubbish. But anyway, 50 cents, who cares? What's the difference? And I got these. I saw Waypoint Survival made a couple of little lanterns out of. These weren't the exact size. These were only a couple of bucks. I wanted it slightly bigger, but they're nice little jars, fully sealed jars. So, but I wanted it slightly bigger with the sealed jars. I can always use these anyway, but he put a 308 case down in it and then put a wick in it and then put kerosene in it, and it had a little. He drilled out the 308 case, but he had a projectile on top and then drilled through the projectile. Had the projectile seated as per normal, then basically drilled through it. Obviously it was completely inert, had no gunpowder in it. Drilled the primer out, had no primer in it, but drilled out where the primer goes, because they've got a little flash hole where the primer normally seats in, but then there's a little hole, but he drilled it out a bit bigger. So the wick goes through the case, and then he drilled out the projectile, so it basically looked like a massive big hollow point. And then he put it in, and then had another little tube, because his bottle was a bit bigger. And the whole thing fitted in really well, and you could basically put the wick in there and have it half full of kerosene, and then light the top up, and just have it sitting there. And he had a little a ring around here, so you could hold on to it or hang it and have it lit. And then the lid went on top and sealed over the top of it, and that sealed it all up so that kerosene didn't spill all over the joint. I thought I might make a mini version with these tiny little ones and see if I can find a little case that will fit in there. It's got a little dent in it, but that's all right. They're nice little mini jars anyway, so even if I can't get it to work, I've got those nice little jars. But anyway, this is a video about just as you're doing your local hunt, in your shopping. I always call it hunting. But have a look around. There's always a few little bits and pieces to have a look, get around, especially in your bargain stores. I love them. I thought these would be good. They would make a big fire lighter. Certainly would. Probably too much wax. That's the only, I was just thinking, they're probably too much wax, but yeah, you can always come up with, and in your local grocery stores, there are always these little bits. Aldi's eclectic. It has, that's the problem. It's not a problem with it. You just have to be on there on the right day, because sometimes it'll come in, stuff rolls over. So yeah, and this was a good find. I like this stuff, so I'll break this up. This stuff, I might break it up, or I might use, I don't know what I'll do with it, but I always like this big thick cardboard stuff. It was a good find, so I'll keep it anyway. So yeah, and I'm happy with these little jars. I don't know, I might keep the jars for something else yet. I don't know. Yeah. I'm disappointed with that. I thought that was metal. I did have a good look at it, but it was hard to see. And if you're looking down there, the white looks like it was metal to me. So, but anyway, so it was 50 cents. Who cares? No use crying over 50 cents, mate. Anyway. But as I said, always keep an eye out. You don't know what you come across. You might find a super bargain there one day, So sometimes I come upon them, but sometimes I find some crap that this will be next to the computer now, because I'll just use it for sharpening pencils, because I always have some pencil. I'm always writing things down, pencils. Strange ideas come into my head. I always have to write something down. So yeah, this will be good for that. I won't be using it for bushcraft, that's for sure. Anyway, thanks for watching.